Mist. AI is in the air.
By definition, the caregivers are mobile. So now you need mobile technology to enable access to the data for care. Medical devices, wow. Where you have an infusion pump that infuses fluids, these devices need to be connected. You can have a certain type of medicine that says, okay, your demographic is such, so I'm going to infuse at this rate. Well, sometimes they change those, or there's new drugs that come out all the time, so the libraries have to get updated. So these devices, just one example of many that need connectivity and need reliable wireless connectivity. The use case with BLE is predominantly, I would say, first and foremost around engaging with your visitors and your patients in your facilities, and engaging with them on their own mobile devices. Bluetooth is built into pretty much every mobile device now, so you effectively have a technology already in your hand. Now you put an infrastructure capability in to now leverage that. You'll know certain things if you run a facility, understand what the usage is, where are my assets, where are the patterns. Just for example, with a certain type of asset, you can start to look at the pattern once the device is used. There's certain ones that have to go to central sterile to get cleaned before they get put back into use. So if you see you're breaking that cycle, there are penalties, there are costs that could be associated with that. You can now reduce that. Now you can automate the billing, or you don't have to say billing, but at least knowing that the usage of that asset. So now you can get data on, am I actually using these devices that I'm purchasing? I've been in the indoor location business a long time and have seen the trend from started with very proprietary. You see everything from passive to active technologies, and you named a bunch of different active types. It was always just proprietary. You want one product, or one tag worked with one vendor solution, period, and maybe which version of their infrastructure. So it was always this severe challenge. So we've done some patient experience pilots with an app. Here's an app branded for the provider. The goal is for a patient to come in, welcome Sean, to this facility. Oh no, she had an appointment today. It's on the 3rd floor. Let me help you get there. You get there, then would you like to be automatically checked in? It required putting beacons at the front door, on the hallways, in the elevator, maybe on all the floors, bathrooms. Anywhere they're going to walk, you have to place infrastructure. And then the batteries die. They say, oh, it's going to last 2 years, 3 years. Mileage varies. Right? So then, and the system doesn't tell you that you have to have somebody physically walk around and say, the battery's low on that, let me replace it. It just doesn't scale, and it's too expensive to maintain that, and you have failure points. Mist is changing healthcare in the way that traditional WLAN controllers changed the world with access points, but it's going. We keep improving the abstraction and the business value. You're putting in a technology that is truly connected into one common fabric, and by design, this is enabling a lot of business transformation without having to put in all these other technology overlays. In healthcare, maybe just one other point with that is when you're with a healthcare delivery organization, you're constantly barraged with, a group wants to buy this widget. Oh, I just need you to go ahead and put in this infrastructure too for it. Wait, I already have an infrastructure for this, and I have an infrastructure for that. And it's always this extra overlay. Well, and it's never about the cost of the initial purchase of that system. It's, now I have to have somebody to maintain that, and then I have to service it. I have to pay maintenance. The impact of those decisions is much more expensive than most people account for. So now when you come in to do the troubleshooting, you don't need to go log into this system to go pull that data. Well, maybe go on site to go capture packets and all these kind of things. When you have a centralized architecture where all of that information is coming back at, you now have that opportunity to build the intelligence. And we can call it as, machine learning as one way to keep gaining more intelligence. But you have visibility now centrally with machine learning. Now you keep building on, well, we did this, we added these capabilities, this month. Well, next month we learn more. So now we added these capabilities. So we're going to keep building on that and make the technology much more resilient. In my opinion, the only way to deploy the BLE is with a Mist product, especially for healthcare and organizations. Mist has a way to reduce the footprint. You have automatic intelligence on the back end. There's an application framework you can use. There are many aspects of why we are very bullish on leveraging Mist for any BLE types of deployments with our customers.
Mist. AI is in the air.